Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shauna, or you can call me mismooncrystal, whatever vibes with you the most. I'm an intuitive empath and I use the tarot cards to get messages from the universe for y'all. So if that's something that interests you, then please hit subscribe and notify down below, because I do make new videos every day. Now, I know some of you, if you have been paying attention, I haven't made videos in 2 days. Okay, this last week has been crazy. That's all I can say. So let me know if that's been going on for you too. My computer completely crashed. I thought it was fixed. It was not fixed. Had to wipe it, start clean again, sort of thing. So I wasn't able to do the videos because of that. But then there was some other things going on, some other energies that were like, I was very anxious this week. In my head, I was very self-conscious and stuff this week, where for the last month, I really hadn't felt that way. But then all of a sudden, over the last, I want to say 3 to 4 days, I've really felt that energy of like, I'm judging myself a lot and kind of just being really hard on myself. So it was almost like I didn't feel I was in the headspace. And then on top of that, I had these like technical issues too, like right at the very last day of the Mercury retrograde, like stuff started to just, I haven't had hardly any issues. Like I had some issues with my Instagram, which I, ignored completely. But after like that the other day too, because honestly this computer, my cousin just built it for me for the specific reason of doing these videos and stuff, so I had something better that I could work with. And within a day of having it crashed. So something was going on, and I was meant to learn something, and that's what I felt like. There was just things that were being pulled out that needed to happen. So like I said, if you guys have been experiencing that, please let me know. I do feel like this was more of a collective energy that was going on. Like I said, I've been feeling like people have been kind of going through it. I wasn't affected by Scorpio season that badly up until this last week. So let me know how, like I said, y'all's week has been. If you experienced the same, maybe you had a great week. I hope you did. So anyway, I'm a couple days behind on my daily videos. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a weekend vibe, like catch-up thing. Gonna do this. This is just gonna be our overall weekend, the feeling, what's going on, and then I'm going to start doing the daily videos again for Monday to, starting next week, to catch myself back up. And I'm also going to do the new moon in Sagittarius too, because I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be some really good energy next week for y'all. So anyway, happy Sagittarius season, and Mercury is direct again. Yay! Communication may be back. We'll see. Today I woke up and I did feel a lot better. But I don't know, it was almost like a funk, and I've been having really strange dreams and stuff too. Very vivid dreams, not bad, but just like lucid dreaming a lot and stuff. And then I'll wake up and like write down, okay, what's that mean, kind of thing. So anyway, so we're just gonna get an overall vibe for this weekend, and it's the 23rd and 24th. We're just gonna see what's going on. And honestly, from what I'm seeing, like astrologically and all that, I really feel like we're headed into this new moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be a very lucky and positive thing that's going on. This weekend may be a great time for y'all to, those of you that are seeking new relationships and love and stuff like that, it'd be a really good time for you to reach out to someone that you've been thinking of, or go out and meet someone new. Those kind of things are going to be happening. Hold on, y'all. I did make some notes. And so people are going to just be overall more generous and like more caring and stuff this weekend, so you're able to open up a little bit more. People aren't going to be so closed off in their feelings and emotions, and they'll be more accepting for you. So if there's something that you need to say on a loving factor, on a loving level, like this weekend would be perfect for that, to go ahead and get that out there. So let's just go ahead and see what the weekend is going to bring us. And I really appreciate y'all that have reached out to me. I appreciate the support. I love doing this. I didn't mean to leave y'all high and dry like over the last couple days. It was just crazy. Maybe I'm just making excuses. Maybe it wasn't as crazy as I thought. Let's see here. All right. Back of the deck energy, King of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to put him to the side as we go through this. So like I said, I've been going through some intense, it hasn't been bad. I don't want to say bad, but just like pulling out some things for real. And you know, this whole Scorpio season is about that, but I almost, and I knew it was going on, but it was on this more, it was a smoother level of things. Like I felt like I was actually getting into the flow of it. But then this last week was more like, all right, this has got to happen before the end of this, so you can move forward, doon kind of thing. So this weekend looks like, to me, let me look at this really quick. Give me just a second. There was kind of a glare on these. So we have this overall energy of the King of Cups in reverse. So maybe we're not feeling so, we're closing off our feelings here because we're thinking about something at this point. And I feel like it's maybe because we've been generous to some people, and we're not feeling like we're getting back what we feel that we deserve. You know, we've been very fair and giving and outgoing to, you know, with our time and energy to someone else. And we're feeling like maybe they didn't give us that back. Okay, we didn't get the same level back. And I'm saying this because I have the Six of Pentacles here. Like, okay, we gave ourselves, we spent the time, but then we also have this Four of Cups too. Let me see if y'all can see that. I'm sorry if my fingernails are yellow. It's because I used turmeric earlier to, do a face mask. So anyway, we'll try to keep those out of there. Anyway, so yes, we have the Six of Pentacles, like, okay, you were giving yourself, you're being generous and doing those sort of things. But then we have this Four of Cups where you're like closed off and you're kind of like, you know, I expected more out of this situation, even though I feel like something is going to be happening for y'all. Something's going to come up that the universe is like showing you, okay, not everything comes out right away. Not everything is this physical thing of give and take, you know, as soon as it happens. Sometimes it takes a little bit time, the reaping and sowing process does. So yeah, maybe you have been feeling extra, you know, caring and generous and giving your time and energy to something, and you're just not feeling like you're getting that fully back from someone, but the universe is saying, you know what? It is coming back, I promise. So then the next part, I have the Two of Pentacles, and as you're sitting here trying to like figure this out, you know, weighing different options in your head, and actually that came up astrologically too, is you may spend tomorrow specifically really trying to come to a conclusion to something. Like there's a decision that you have to make. So I feel like there's something that's going to be on your mind, something that has to come out, and for you to make a decision about, but you're going to be able to use, and I feel like past situations, you're going to be able to kind of call on other people to help you make this decision. Like you have the information available to you, which I believe that anyway, like information is always available for you through your, you know, your guides, through spirit and stuff like that, whatever you communicate with. So if you do have this going on, where you're trying to make this decision and you're just feeling like, okay, I don't know which way is the right way to go, I do think that you should go within and really, you know, ask yourself, because you do have the information, you know, on hand, kind of thing. And I'm going to draw on this Six of Cups. Sorry. I'm going to draw on it because I kind of want to see and make sure that I'm getting the right vibe and stuff from it. So can we please clarify the Six of Cups? So I got the High Priestess in reverse. So that tells me that, you know, and we have the King of Cups in reverse too as the overall energy and vibe. So you're looking more outwardly this weekend, not so much emotional, not so many emotional things are going on. That Scorpio internal water sign stuff is starting to leave. We're entering Sagittarius, where it's about adventure and fun. And this could also mean to me that you just decide to go out and meet somebody from your past, like, oh, an old boyfriend or an old girlfriend. You're like, you know what, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going straight in and I'm going to meet this person or talk to them again and reach out to them. I do feel like too, the guides are kind of saying that you need to be using your intuition more, that you're kind of closing that off because you've been doing it for so much over the last couple weeks. We've been doing that internal house cleaning, and then, you know, doing, you know, getting rid of things that no longer serve us kind of thing. So maybe you're just ready to go out and have fun and party and meet other people, but don't close yourself off all the way, because it will have you kind of still internally torn, because you still have to come from a place where it makes sense for yourself when you make decisions. Otherwise, when you do make the decision, you're going to go back and be like, why'd I do this? I wasn't even thinking about this. So then I'm also seeing a Three of Swords and then this Judgment. So we're going to try to clarify this for this weekend information. So I am kind of getting that overall vibe that maybe you run into the weekend not thinking too much, or not, you know, using your intuition so much, and just kind of going with stuff and kind of going with the flow, because you're tired of, you know, doing that internal work. You're ready to be social, you're ready to be out in public and stuff like that. You're reaching out to people. You want to be noticed this weekend is what I feel like. But I want to clarify this Three of Swords. Why are you here? Okay, so by the end of the weekend, I feel like you're going to discover something new about someone too. So either you've reached out to this person and found out that, you know what, that's not the person that I want anyway, but I just had to go do it and figure it out for myself. I've seen, you know, I see that, I've done that for myself before. You know, sometimes we just have to experience something before we learn what we really truly want and don't want. And that's why I feel like Judgment is here too, is because we go do it, we reach out, we're always expecting the best, of course, always expect the best, but maybe it just wasn't what you thought it was going to be, and then it's going to turn out that, you know what, you're like, I gotta leave that behind. I gotta leave that person behind. I have to leave that decision behind, because we were talking about, you know, making a decision here too, and I could see where maybe initially the decision you make is going to lead you down the path to where you're like, this is not, you know, this isn't for me. And it kind of hurts because it's not really who I am. It's deceptive to my own nature and to my own mind, sort of thing, and I just don't need it. So then we're here at Judgment. Let me clarify Judgment for us. Yeah, and I like this. Okay, so we have Judgment, and then we have the Ace of Swords on top of it. So we end up at this new conclusion to where we're able to move forward and create new and come out of this fog and out of this funk, I feel like, out of this, you know, unemotionally attached situation. But I feel like it has to happen. It has to happen this way. For us to learn, for us to grow, for us to have all those things. Like, this situation has to happen, and it's not going to be so harmful to us that we like, you know, typically you see the Three of Swords and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I feel like we were already wondering about this in the first place. We kind of have a feeling, but we're just going with that new Sagittarius, let's be adventurous and have fun kind of vibe. And so we do, and it just leads us to the conclusion, we don't need this. We're done. So if this is a relationship, if this is reaching out to someone else from your past, if this is financial, career, those kind of things, I do feel like this weekend you may get some sort of upheaval, like commotion with it, but it's going to be very quick. It's going to be a quick thing for y'all, so I wouldn't fear it so much. It's supposed to happen. Allow it to happen and learn from it and grow is what I feel like, is what I'm really hearing from this all. So I really hope y'all have a super blessed weekend, and I appreciate y'all so much, and I promise I'm going to be back to doing my daily videos. I love them so much. I enjoy it a lot. I love talking to all y'all, so please reach out anytime. Don't forget to subscribe and hit notify too. And I'm also doing a weekly newsletter, so if you're interested in that, it's just kind of like forecasts and things that are going on, and I don't know, just fun little thing for us to stay connected to, and positivity. Like, that's what I'm really trying to do. Let's, raise the vibe and stuff right now. So I thank y'all once again, and I hope y'all have a super blessed weekend. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.